We ran up the street as cops were running past us, and by the time we got here, they were already taking, which now I found out was Tupac, into the helicopter. Found out was Tupac into the helicopter away.
US 395 toward Bishop.
Towards Bishop. I'm on my way, Pac. Thank you, God.
To represent to the fullest being soul, military minds and play the roots.
The last song gets so loud on the Machiavelli album, or the sounds of the helicopter at the end of the song. The baby PLA soldier was basically toying with all his things.
It's all you bitch man niggas coming for. It's all about. I don't care who the fuck. Touch me and match. I know you motherfuckers think I forgot. Hell no, I ain't forgot, nigga. I just remember what you told me. You said don't go to war unless I got my money right. Got my money right. Gotta let it go.
CPR, everybody clear? We have asystole on the monitor. Somebody call to the hospital.
Let me ask you something. You were hit as well in that car. Are you doing okay today? I can see you're injured.
I got a bullet still in my head.
The bullet's still in your head?
Yes. The doctor told me they did brain
scans, all kind of stuff. And it went in, it cracked my cranium. And it stayed there. They said it'd be more chance of damage to try to take it out to sew it up. I was hit there, I was crazy. Some other places. I got a deep slash went in and cracked my cranium.
Fuck around, get your cranium cracked. Much like I Ain't Mad at Your video, Pac had an ambulance planted near the scene to pick him up before a real ambulance. Vegas cops arrived. That's why it's on the busy. The two after Vegas closed showed Pac confirmed an ambulance. What their ride was like.
Let me ask you something. You were hit as well in that car.
Mm-hmm.
Are you doing okay today? I can see you're injured.
I got a bullet still in my head.
The bullet's still in your head?
Yes. The doctor told me that they did brain scans, all kind of stuff. And it went in, it cracked my cranium. And it stayed there. They said it'd be more chance of damage to try to take it out to sew it up. I was hit there, I was crazy. Some other places. I got a deep slash with bullet grazed the back of my neck, which if it had went another inch, it'd hit my spine and paralyzed me all the way down. But before the incident, Pac saved my life also. The reason why I say he saved my life because the average person gets shot in the head. The first thing you think is, man, I'm about to die. You know, a headshot is different. And there was blood coming everywhere. And my concern was him. So you hit? He said, I'm hit. So I said, I'm gonna get you to a hospital right now. So I'm driving like a madman, trying to get help to help him. And the first thing he said, laughingly, jokingly, loudly, is, I need a hospital. You the one shot in the head. Don't you think you need a hospital? My whole thing is, possibly, do you think you need a hospital?
Look, white as it goes, Pac knew what was going on, but Suge had no clue he was supposed to be there.
My whole thing is, possibly, he was shot. I'm like, you shot? I'm gonna get you to the hospital. I'm driving, telling him I'm gonna get you to the hospital, get back. Pac looked at me and said, you know what? You need the doctor more than me. You the one shot in your head. And we laughed the whole time going to find our way to the hospital. That's the conversation we had. It wasn't, Pac was a man the whole time. It wasn't that he was like, oh, I'm shot. He cracking jokes. But like, yeah, they shot me. He said, but you shot in your head. Look at your head. Your head bleed. Look how much it's bleed. That was Pac. I'm like, man, shut off. We'll get you to the doctor.
So he was conscious on the way to the hospital.
He was conscious on the way to the hospital. He was conscious in the ambulance. He was conscious after they did the surgery.
Now, keep in mind, all of this is going on Kevin Hackett with his Fed badge. Is in Vegas already, heading to Vegas Hospital to talk with those in charge of the hospital. It's my belief that Pac gave a lot of money to Hackett prior, Hackey goes to the hospital waving his Fed badge. He can use the money to convince the hospitals in charge that Pac's life is in danger around death associates and Suge's crooked ops. And if the feds are putting Pac in the witness protection program, he really need to go to the hospital and whatever they plan to do to get Pac out. Which I'll break down in my last days video. And later, full death row associates wondering why Hackey was there in Vegas hospital a few days later. Hackey creates a big scene at the hospital as a going out and make it seem like they don't have nothing to do with it.
Tupac is then transported to a local hospital where he will fight for his life for the next 6 days. Throughout the week, crowds are showing up at the hospital hoping to hear about Tupac's condition. Some notables include Reverend Al Sharpton, rapper MC Hammer, and Tupac's mother, Afeni Shakur.
Also amongst these people is an off-duty Compton school police officer from Los Angeles named Kevin Hackey, who worked for Death Row's Right-Way Security. He creates such a scene at the hospital, claiming to be an FBI agent there to investigate the case. He is ultimately escorted out and banned from the location.
Movie ever. Golden lady, golden fox. I like to go there.
Manufactured the dog, put it down to the fullest, maximum overload. 3 days did, 3 days did, 3 days did.
They do say Tupac Shakur is expected to live.
Doctors say he will survive his second shooting in 2 years.
Gangster rap star Tupac Shakur underwent a third operation last night to correct internal complications stemming from the drive-by shooting. We've been informed that doctors have told the family members that they expect the rap star to once again recover from his injuries.
The doctors were saying that he was getting better, you know, before I left that night. Then early that morning, I left like 3, 4 something in the morning. And when I woke up, you know, that's when I found out that he passed. And I didn't believe it. I went down to the hospital and I seen all those people outside with shirts, posters, candles, playing his music. When Pac died, if he really did, you know.
If he really died, what do you mean by that?
I mean, when I left that hospital, me and Pac was laughing and joking. So I don't see how somebody can turn from doing well to doing bad.
So you seriously think that he might still be alive?
I'm gonna tell you this for Pac, you never know.
The mystery of how Pac went from doing well to seemingly doing bad within those last 3 days starts with the medicine used by healers and medicine men known as TTX. Now, before I break down what tetrodotoxin is, here is an interview of Afeni Shakur's sister saying Afeni left the hospital to go see a healer. It was for herself. She needed healing.
His mother was there. She had left early, going to Mexico to see a healer, to get some medicine, to come back, to put on his tongue for his liver, to preserve his liver, some stuff. Everybody was trying to help. And when she left, and she had brought it back, and I had it, and I wanted to ask the doctor if I could go into the room.
Tetrodotoxin, or TTX. It can be taken in by ingestion, injection,